in store here tonight, Clark. I know we get fired up for these offensive battles. I cannot wait.
Hey, that is an understatement, Kevin. I mean, when you've got two teams that attack like this, non-stop and relentless, you know it's going to be wild and fun.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. It's Boucher out there with Tatum, and it's Simons in at the one spot. Halliburton for three, drills the three-pointer.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that three with regularity, you've got to defend him closely at all times.
Tatum with a screen on Walker, and it's Simons off the drive. Boucher passes to White. Tatum setting the pick for White. Driving in. In the corner, it's Boucher. 3 on the clock. Up again. Walker against White. Left side, Walker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, two star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Halliburton outside. Lets the three fly. Walker's shot is off. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Boston again missing. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Nesmith. And a miss there on the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Tatum finds Boucher. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Walker against Simon. Hit his leg.
That'll be a kickball.
And the ref saying he kicked it. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8", great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Siakam against Simon.
2 minutes
Pass
remaining.
to Huff.
2 minutes.
Off target with the open look.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out.
Oh, and there he puts it down!
Man, what a
Oh, my goodness.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Simon. Off target with his three. Here's Indiana. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Bucket is good. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night.
But I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Halliburton looking around. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam a screen on White. Halliburton. Jason Tatum grabs the board.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
There's the three. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
Halliburton kicks to Walker. He gets it up. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the...
2 minutes. After the review, the play.
Need to look at it again.
Is overturned.
Need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving a little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
Good. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Assisted
On the floor for Boston. Dynamic duel of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Derek White is out there with Anthony Simon. And it's Boucher in at the 5, down low. Tatum looking around. Shoots the 3. The three-point shot is pure for Tatum.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots it.
And Greg, with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being, perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
The kick out to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark. Indiana leading by 4. Walker goes in, and the layup is good. Walker's got 6 points.
For his size, Walker had great burst off the bounce.
Tatum with the screen on Halliburton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Simons kicks to Boucher. Sinks the three-pointer. Boucher's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Siakam, a screen on Simon. Neesmith can't get it to go.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you guys.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. Tatum setting the pick for White. Right wing for 3. Boucher's shot is off. Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Tyrese Halliburton really is just a tremendous passer, Clark. He loves setting guys up.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, that's where he's at his most effective and happiest as a player, it seems. He takes great pride and joy in distributing the ball and running the show for his team. And some might even criticize him for being too selfless at times for the ability he has to score the ball himself.
Brown with a screen on Siakam. Tatum using his size inside.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
Halliburton outside, shoots over White. Halliburton no good. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Here's Simon. Pacers with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And this is what the team wants JB to do. Punish defenses that don't respect him from the point.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. And here is Neesmith. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Walker against Simons. Boucher sets a screen for Simons. Basket counts. Simons has got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. And stolen by Tatum. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break.
An amazing stuff from your classic guy, Arena Entertainment.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Holtman is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Shepard. And it's Nembhard in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run? Making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back seasons.
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Tillman passes to Keita. He gets that one. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Shepard. From outside, off the mark. Austin's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9, and they pick up 2. Hauser's got his first 2 points of the night.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right here. Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Here's the screen. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Obi Toppin, and he's got his first free throw of the game, and he can't get the first one. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Pass to Pritchard. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. That one off the back iron and out. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Nembhard. And he comes up with the deuce. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. There's the pick. Teardrop shot, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shepard, the pass to Bradley. Outside, Mathurin. Back to Bradley. And Boston with the rebound. Cada's got 4 rebounds in this game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Celtics passing it around. 4 on the clock. Pritchard passes to Cada, and he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Here's Toppin. It's good from long range. Toppin's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
And he gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 7. There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here is Toppin. He's got 7. Here's Bradley. Indiana shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Jarris Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Aaron Neesmith is checked in for Shepard. And Halliburton subbed in for Andrew Nembhard.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Kick out to Walker. Bradley sets the pick for Walker. Driving the lane. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Simons in at the 1. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
Huff passes to Halliburton. Over Boucher. The jump hook. The tray. A nice shot by Neesmith.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
White finds Tatum. Tatum with another miss. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Pass to Huff. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
White against Halliburton. Siakam a screen on White. Clock at 6. And finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton right in his comfort zone, operating the pick and roll. Excellent, excellent at taking what he sees.
Tatum setting the pick for Simon. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Tatum. It's good! Tatum with the teardrop.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively.
Halliburton against White. It's stolen by White. Here's Boucher. Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
And Tatum hammers it home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
That one goes. Count it.
Nice selection that time by White. Going to the floater. Every guard needs to have that in his back pocket.
Layup, no good. Celtics leading by 6. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Boucher, outside Simons. 5 on the clock. And that one is good.
Pretty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Halliburton with it. And the 3 misses. Walker against Simon. Tatum outside. Boucher with a screen on Siakam. It's Brown on the wing. Neesmith covering. That one misses. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Halliburton fires. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Pascal Siakam. First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Jason Tatum, 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Talk about much in the clutch. Big trip to the line there.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Screen by Siakam. And the rejection by Tatum. The Boston Celtics with the W. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them.
Two teams that like to get out and run.
Yeah, you're about to see a track meet out there. Both teams want to get up and down. You're going to see that scoreboard lit up.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Daniels and Ricochet out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Young in at the point. Stolen by Siakam. On the take. It's rebounded by Ricochet. There's Young with the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Outside Walker. Over Young. Nice shot by Walker. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Sends it home from three-point land.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And a youth movement for this Hawks roster. What went into that, Tim?
Well, first, they climbed 10 spots to get the #1 pick, which led to Zachary Ricochet. Then the trade of DeJounte Murray, which got them Dyson Daniels, who's 7 years younger. And, of course, you've got Jalen Johnson, who's breaking out. So they've got some young talent that is on the rise.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Atlanta. Huff can't get it to go. And here's the fast break. Outside Ricochet. They kick it out to Porzingis. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Pass to Huff. And a nice finish on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
There's Young with the three. No good there.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Daniels against Halliburton. Huff. That three's off the mark. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. From deep, Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. The three from Ricochet, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Halliburton outside. Fires for 3. First shot won't go.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Back to Ricochet. Porzingis sets a screen. Ricochet drives in. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Good to see Ricochet attacking like that. When he sees the lane open up, he gets real aggressive.
Siakam for 3. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
There's Neesmith with the 3. On target from range. Neesmith's got 6 points.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Johnson a screen on Walker. Shoots. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just a great follow-up move by Daniels. Coaches love guys who are ready to fight for the play.
Siakam, pass to Huff. No good from outside.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more. But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. And a fast break now for Atlanta. Here's Daniels. Offline with a three.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he didn't.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Graham.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future. And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Johnson a screen on Walker. Young drives it in, and there's the rejection. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Here's Young, goes up off the inbound. 2 points, that one goes.
Assist goes to...
And the Hawks lead by 7. Pass to Walker. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Stolen by Daniels. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Young.
And just a tough guy to get around. Halliburton, very effective defensively, forces the rogue shot. Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Porzingis.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Huff. The floater. The rebound by Atlanta. Rizachet with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. The 3, Porzingis. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's good. Legs, when you're watching a young team play, what are the things you're looking for? Oh, look at him fly!
Look at that power.
Players wish they had that kind of lift off the floor.
Supremely athletic move. That's a highlight.
Now, it is something special to be born with that kind of verticality.
Pass to Porzingis. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. To the middle. Here's Huff. The kick out to Walker. Siakam, right side. Now Young with a steal. Nice shot by Walker. Walker's got 6 points.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Johnson a screen on Halliburton. Here's Rizachet. And the shot goes in. Rizachet's got 4 points this quarter.
Rizachet is just pouring it in on offense. He's found a rhythm and is determined to keep it going.
Siakam for three. The deep ball by Siakam.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Young against Walker. Young looking around. The three. Offensive board. Johnson, no good with a layup. Siakam outside. Here's Huff. Another three for Indiana.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
And so it's Atlanta. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them? Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fed half-court shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Zachary Risacher displaying all his skills today.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
We've got Jackson. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Shepard in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Shepard, defended by Kennard. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Toppin left side. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Krejci. They set the screen. Clock at 6. Okongwu, the pass to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Jackson. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Pacers trail by 9. Toppin right side. Three-pointer. The rebound by Atlanta.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around at the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a three-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Back over to you.
Not a bad idea. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Left side, Alexander Walker. Pass to Newell. There's the drive, and he dunks it down.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Drills it from deep.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And here's Toppin from the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds tonight. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Toppin against Kennard. Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Okongwu. The deep three from Kennard. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Newell. Pacers trail by 14. Nembhard outside. Into the lane. With the putback. Gets another look. Toppin outside. Tries yet again. Good as the jump shot falls. Toppin's got 4 points this quarter. The Hawks lead by 12. Okongwu, a screen on Nembhard. Alexander Walker with it. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Assist goes to
Slams it down with his hands. Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Toppin, 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Alexander Walker, the pass to Kennard. Buries it from 3.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Toppin's shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Kennard can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 17. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
And a good job following the play by Matherin. Effort like that will always be well rewarded.
4-3. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 6.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. They set a pick. There's Neesmith with a 3. Connects from downtown. 12 points for him.
But just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume is going in. We'll be right back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Johnson and Porzingis, they're inside. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Gets the 3 ball to go. Halliburton's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Young. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Tipped. Here's Siakam. Pass to Huff. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Risache. Pacers with a rebound.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Daniels outside. The putback. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
I love whenever Porzingis hits the offensive boards. He has the height needed to hurt defenses in this regard.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Greg?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes him feel uncomfortable.
And there's a pick. Oh, no good on the layup. The Hawks lead by 16. Young outside. From deep. Nails it from 3.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out the half court.
Count it! Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Johnson. And he goes in for the dunk.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Halliburton for 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Risache. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
It's always good to see Risache mixing it up down low.
Outside Neesmith to the inside. Here's Huff. Rebounded by Daniels.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
For three, Porzingis sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Trae Young.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
Outside Walker. To the paint. Here's Huff to stop the run. Deflected.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
Porzingis for three. And the three-pointer goes.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Outside Young. Five to shoot. Launches a three. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one.
That's the end of the game.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
like a rivalry game. We all love them. Richard, how much extra attention do these games get from the players and the coaches?
Players won't say it to the media, but we know what's at stake. Since the schedule was released, these games have been circled on the calendar by both teams.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Riza in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Simons, the pass to White. 6 to shoot. Boucher kicks to White. No good with the triple. Here's Atlanta now. Young from outside. And Boston with the rebound.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And it's Brown missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Riza and the dunk by Riza.
But Riza so talented with the ball in his hands.
The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So, RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. White finds Boucher. Rebound by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Porzingis.
Look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt this game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Celtics. Young, good.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Launches a 3. Boucher with the rebound. Celtics trail by 6. Down kicks to Boucher. Outside, Simon. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, gritty inside. Simon's amongst the big bodies.
2 minutes.
Here's Young. And that one is good. Young's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Tatum with the screen on Johnson. Fires from 18. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Oh, what a jam! Simon!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Porzingis sets the pick for Young. From 10 feet out, Jaylen Brown with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
The Celtics shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Johnson with a screen on White. Young against Tatum. Young passes to Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
And it's Simons off the drive. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. Carries it from 3-point range.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Young inside. And he lays it straight in. Young's got 8.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
He got it up. Tie game in Boston. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Riza-Shea. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. And it's Young in at the point guard. Here's Simons after the basket by Atlanta. Boucher kicks to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Simons. Whoops, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks leading. Young outside. It's good. He's got 10.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Kevin, back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. So it's the Hawks now. After the basket by Boston. Count it, good.
And you can tell Riza-Shea has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Now here's Tatum. Tatum slipped by the contact inside.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's the three, and that's good. Trae Young for 3.
3 points.
Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
Here's White. Yep, that one goes in there. White's got 5 now.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. Most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
Yeah, if you give Riza-Shea a chance at the rim, he's gonna make you pay.
Baseline try. No good off the front iron. The Hawks leading by 5. Young with the ball. He's picked up by White. Boucher with the steal. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And White with the stuff.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Young up top. White covering. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Tatum on the wing. 6 points for him. Pass to Simons. Boucher with a screen on Daniels. Now Boucher. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. They get it back. Tatum. That shot, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
White dishes to Tatum. Boucher sets a screen for Tatum. Inside, Tatum automatic.
This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's Simon. Going inside, makes it off the glass. Simons has got 4 this quarter.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
Young looking around. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Tatum against Johnson. 18 feet out. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket for Boucher.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's White. Outside Tatum. Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. Has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Peyton Pritchard. And it's Queta in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Newell. And he jams it with authority.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Pritchard with the ball, defended by Alexander Walker. Here's Tillman. Shot clock at 5. Intercepted. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Krejci. Hauser defending. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky's really the limit.
Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. That's a floater go. Newell pulls it in. The Hawks leading by 9. Okongwu with the screen for Kennard. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Newell. From past the arc. Shot's good by Kennard. Kennard's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Shireman. Kennard covering. And Asa Newell will pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Shireman. Kennard covering. Just 4 to shoot. Tillman passes to Pritchard. And stolen by Okongwu.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed, and we know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back to you.
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Queta gets it to go.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Hawks.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to Hauser. And the 3 off target. The Hawks leading by 15. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pritchard with a wide open look. Can't nail the jumper.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Pritchard. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Okongwu's now got 4 this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Pritchard with the ball, defended by Alexander Walker. Yep, it counts. Here's Krejci. He's got 8. Fires away from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some.
3.
Krejci's got 11 points here in just the second half. 27 seconds left to play in the third. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Goes up on the wing. 2 points. That one goes. Pritchard's got his second basket of the night. Here's Newell. Pass to Okongwu. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Atlanta leading by 21. On the court for Atlanta, Okongwu is out there with Newell. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Krejci in at the 3. Kennard for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
And that's some serious liftoff from Simons. Wow.
Okongwu with a screen on Simon. And the shot goes in. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop. Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And the basket by Krejci.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
That one doesn't go.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
White against Kennard. Beyond the arc. Second shot opportunity. Okongwu. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Boston again missing. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Daniels against White to the inside and stolen by Tatum. And here comes White leading the fast break. Boucher's shot is off. Atlanta's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Young outside. From downtown. Atlanta again missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. Boucher in the post. Johnson on him.
Shoots from the elbow. Boucher's shot is off.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Tatum. Rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Daniels inside the line. And it's White with the rebound. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
6 to shoot. That's a 2 from Simons. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker. And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Young against White. Young inside. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, that when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Young way outside. They get the rebound. Pass to Rizashay. Fires away from outside. You can't get that one. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which...
Thank you.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
matchups can be so compelling. You know you're going to get elite ball handling, passing, shot creation. No question, this one's going to be entertaining to watch.
And now the Indiana Pacers starter. Halliburton is out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Jarris Walker. And it's Huff in at the 5, down low. Now here's Nesmith from behind the arc. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Takes a 3. Doesn't go for him. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And Siakam gets it to go.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside.
Boucher a screen on Siakam. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Yeah, great play. Halliburton ferocious with the ball in his hands, using that long frame to his advantage.
Simons against Walker, and it's Simons penetrating. Here's Boucher for 3. Drops in the 3. Boucher's got 5 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Boucher passes to Tatum. Outside for Boucher. Jacks up a 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Give him 8.
Well, this offense is much more effective when Tatum is making the extra pass and setting up his teammates.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Boston?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Brown passes to White, shoots over Nesmith. That's short off the rim.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball to the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Chalk up 2 there. Siakam's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now here's Halliburton. There's Nesmith with the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
I want Halliburton running my offense. Tyrese is a fantastic decision maker.
Tatum against Siakam. Tatum looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, working the play to perfection. Siakam comes off the screen free to fire a shot.
Outside Tatum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Neesmith gets it to go.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
The kick out to White. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. Brown with the steal. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Celtics out in front. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Boucher in at the center position. That's the Boston Five.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there, willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Huff. And stolen by Brown. Here's Tatum. Here's Boucher for three. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Neesmith's gotten his third basket of the night. Celtics lead by 9. White with it. No points yet. Down low. Stolen by Siakam. Brown with the steal. Inside. White the pass to Tatum. Here's the three. The Pacers pull it in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Siakam goes in. And Siakam with the slam.
Oh, coming in hot. There was just no getting in Siakam's way there.
You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality. Back to you guys.
He sets the tone. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
And look, Brown is good at capitalizing inside, which is why the defense has to push him further away.
The shot's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Tatum. Let's go with a three. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist with that last one. Walker in the post. Defended by Brown. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Simons. Outside White. Puts up a three. The kick to Tatum. The three is up. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, look, you're talking about one of the more dynamic scorers in this league. Jason Tatum putting on a show.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the basket by Indiana. Brown passes to White. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Halliburton all the way.
And the coaching staff wants Halliburton to take advantage of easy scoring opportunities, including finishing in transition.
Now here's Halliburton. He has 6. Here's Huff. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Floats one. It's deflected. Halliburton on the wing. Hounded by Tatum. Siakam with a screen on Brown. Walker passes to Siakam. Siakam using his length inside.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Pass to Tatum. The three. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
There's Nesmith with the three. With 2 seconds left. Siakam, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance point.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
On the floor for Indiana. They've got Shepard. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the crowd.
Here's Toppin following the bucket by the Celtics. The shot that time not on target.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind the foul. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Hauser. Who poked away. Toppin with a steal. And now Indiana on the fast break. And the dunk by Jackson.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
To the inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It goes on Isaiah Jackson, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. Pacers trail by 6. Toppin passes to Jackson. Robbed. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Jackson gets the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for Boston. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. To the paint. Ada no good. For Indiana, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Boston leading by 4. Pritchard, the pass to Hauser. Now here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. The rebound by Jackson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Toppin outside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pritchard surviving the D.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's the teardrop.
2 minutes.
Here's Shepard. 1:46 left in the third. Jackson, the screen to the middle. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Outside Matherin. Pass to Nembhard. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. And that one drops. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'm not sure why they aren't going to him more. He's scoring the ball so well.
Pritchard, the pass to Queta. Pacers with a rebound. Now Nembhard for the lead outside Matherin. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So Boston ends up going with a new group. Indiana shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And one thing Benedict Matherin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Boucher. Over Toppin. The rebound by Nembhard. Pacers leading by 3. Now here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Jackson with a screen on Tatum. Here's Toppin. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we finish the third quarter, it's... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. White and Brown are the wingmen. Jason Tatum out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Brown passes to Boucher. And he gets that one.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Brown passes to Boucher. There's Simons with a 3. Indiana with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Siakam flexing inside.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
Simons passes to Boucher. White against Halliburton. Here's Huff. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
They get it back. Outside Tatum. Pass to Boucher. Shoots over Nesmith. And Boucher, the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Oh, Halliburton, he is game.
Yeah, nice touch on Halliburton's inside shot. He doesn't overpower.
Siakam there for the rebound. Indiana leading by 7. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
Brown, a screen on Halliburton. White outside. Boucher. Oh, no good on the layup. The Pacers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. They trail by 11. For 3, Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in hurt.
Fires the 3 and rebounded by Tatum. Boston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Knocks down the trifecta.
Hey, you need some points? Tatum is your guy.
Halliburton against White. Halliburton against White. It's Walker on the wing. Oh, no good! Celtics trail by 5. Tatum with it. Siakam covering. Brown on the wing. Brown with a screen. Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
What a big-time bucket. Tatum stepping up as a leader and coming through for his team.
Here's Huff, pounded by Tatum. To tie it up. It's off. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Neesmith. He's covered by Simons. Outside Neesmith. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up.
and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Halliburton. Siakam is out there with Jarris Walker. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. And it's up in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Young. On the wing, Johnson. On the wing, Johnson. Young with no one around. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Young's got 5 now.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has zero fear. Always looking to pull from deep.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's got a nose for the bucket. Ricochet ready to go once he got it.
Down low. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now Young, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Porzingis high post. Porzingis is double. Unloads, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And they say in today's game, Doris, no lead is safe, and that's especially true when you're playing the Pacers.
The comeback kings we saw in last year's playoffs, Kevin. They conjured up some of the most remarkable turnarounds in NBA history and the most unprecedented run of game-winning shots we've ever seen.
For 3, Siakam. Indiana again missing. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. The guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
And Young, a fiery competitor, someone who enjoys getting under the skin of opposing players.
The Hawks leading by 15. Porzingis with a screen on Walker. Young pass to Porzingis. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Ricochet finds Daniel. Now, here is Young. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Young's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Hawks.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Here's Young. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Shots good from Young.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
Halliburton for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Nesmith can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Johnson with the stop.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Young looking around. Inside, Porzingis hits Missed the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's now 7 points for Porzingis. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Huff. Over Porzingis. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The backcourt guards are Young and Daniel. The small and power forwards are Reza Shea and Johnson. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's Reza Shea. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Shot's good by Walker.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kev, he's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
Count that one.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
And here's Young from the arc, kept alive. Here's Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jarvis Walker.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but nowhere near in time.
Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blocker.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
5 to shoot. Here's Reza Shea. That 3 off the mark. Pacers trail by 19. Here's Neesmith. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Johnson dishes to Young. Over Walker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Here's Siakam. Rebound, Atlanta. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Reza Shea finds Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the second quarter. Porzingis sets the pick for Young from the wing. The Hawks again can't hit. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 19-point game. For Atlanta, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Pacers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Takes it out to Siakam. Clock at 6. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Porzingis with a screen on Walker. And here's Young from the arc. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So it's Atlanta now, following the score by Indiana.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
The Hawks leading by 21. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Wow, Kristaps Porzingis puts the ball on the floor, gets right to the cup.
And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Young from deep three-point range. Can't connect from long distance. Walker in the corner. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drop. All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Here's who Rick Carlisle starting the second half with. They've got Toppin. Andrew Nembhard is out there with Shepard. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. You know, DB, I heard some NBA officials talking about having a feel for the game and then drawing a line between playing aggressive and playing rough. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, Kev, this is so fascinating to me because we've seen a reversion back to a little bit more of a physical game. But without some definitive guidelines, it makes the officials' job harder.
Now, here's Toppin. Pass to Nembhard. Here's Krejci. Okongwu down low. Nembhard covering. A putback. Second chance shot. Okongwu's shot is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
A shot by Nembhard, no good. And Kennard launches it from deep and off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And he drives in.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Now, Kennard, following the three-point attempt by Obi Toppin. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy. Your expectations are low, and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you.
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Newell. The Pacers making the shot. Okongwu a screen. Atlanta again missing.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Alexander Walker finds Okongwu.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Pacers trail by 18. Nembhard with it. That one good for 2. Nembhard's got 6.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Here's Alexander Walker. Nembhard covering. Okongwu against Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Kennard for 3. Connects from three-point range.
what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
Jackson misses. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Pass to Newell. 55 seconds left in the third. Takes a three, and again Atlanta with the triple.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
Here's Nembhard. Rebound by Alexander Walker. The Hawks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Okongwu with a screen on Mathurin to the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
The Hawks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Jackson. Here's Okongwu. Offensive rebound. And so it's Atlanta with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The score. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Riesesche. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Siakam. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Back in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Huff. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Down low. And then Johnson with the jam.
Just great anticipation by Young. He just sees the play developing, knows exactly where he wants to go with the ball.
Here's Riesesche. Neesmith covering. Now Riesesche offline from the top of the key. Johnson against Siakam. Pass to Huff from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Porzingis with a screen on Walker. Young for 3.
An impactful defender. The young forward Walker is good at reading shooters and just stifling their offense.
Clearly a foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
The 3-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Left side, Porzingis fades. Here's Riesesche. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. To the paint. Here's Hunt. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Pass to Rizachet. Johnson sends the screen for Rizachet. He gets it in there.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
The free throw drops for Rizachet. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Nesmith. Not a lot of room. Lays it up and banks it in.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Back to Young. Porzingis with a screen on Walker. 5 on the clock. And here's Young from the arc. Drills it from outside. Young's got 30.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
The shot by Johnson, no good. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Porzingis with the rebound.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. Now the Pacers with it. And here is Nesmith. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The three.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here is Young. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting.
No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. White and Brown are the wingmen. Chris Boucher out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Simons in at the point. Young against Tatum. The three ball. Rebounded by the Hawks. Outside Johnson. Pass to Rizashe. It's stolen by Tatum. Stolen by Daniels. The three from Rizashe. Tatum pulls it in. Boston on offense. And finished off by Tatum.
Poor rim. Tatum plays with such an edge.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Boston with the ball, following the three-pointer by Atlanta. Tatum passes to White. And he drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Brown, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And he can't jam it through. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. White, the pass to Boucher. Now Brown. Johnson on the wing. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Here's Simons. Oh, wow. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons putting on a show.
Now here's Young. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And the shot's good. Young's got 5 now.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
White with it, and it's Young picking him up. Got a piece of it. Hits a 3-on-3 fast break. Daniels against Simons. Pass to Porzingis. Yep, that one's good.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Johnson against Brown. A good look from Johnson, and another basket for Atlanta.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's White, still without a bucket. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And Young, here we go. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Boston ball.
Celtics trail by 5. Simons deciding where to go with it. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Pure from three-point range. Young's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here we go again. The Hawks on the break. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go. Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Johnson. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. 8 points. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Atlanta?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And also a big factor has been their rim protection. They've been very active, rotating to the basketball quickly. Just great effort so far on that end.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Derek White out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Boucher in at the 5 down low. White finds Boucher. From downtown. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up, and we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thanks for the report.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Boucher outside. Pulls it from the corner. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rebound Boston. And Boston pushing it up now. Here's White. Good D by Daniels.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Oh, Young, he's money from deep.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
And Tatum, here we go. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Young from long range. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
And you think of players who heat up in a hurry. You got to include Anthony Simons, Tim.
Well, Brian, he's just a bucket getter. He can pull up from any distance, and with the elevation to do a little damage inside as well.
Tatum with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively, and the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Young looking around. Young on the drive. The kick out to Johnson. Fires the 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. And it's 7 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson. Daniels against Simons. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
With the ball on a string, Simons has great short area quickness.
Pass to Rizashay. 1:14 left in the first half.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Outside Young. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
It's just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Yeah, such a good-looking jumper. Nice high release. Tatum can do this all day.
And Young, here we go. Young blitzing his way to a bucket.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Tatum against Johnson. With the drive. And finished off by Tatum.
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
Outside Rizachet. Porzingis sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Trey, you've made it look easy so far.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
They're thinking about the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Daniels and Rizachet out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Young in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. From deep three-point land, Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Boucher, no good. The Hawks lead by 13. And here's Young. Give him 23. Simons with a rebound. No doubt, Anthony Simons has shown he can be a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league.
Yeah, the shooting is great. He's a natural at finding his shot, but he'll be targeted at the other end. That's where he's got to improve.
Celtics trail by 13. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th rebound in this one. White against Young. Down low. Here's Porzingis.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Points have been hard to come by in this one. Every made basket is huge. Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Krejci, defended by Hauser. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Left side Pritchard. This one for 3. Okongwu with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Alexander Walker knocks down the triple.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Takes it inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
If you get that much daylight, only one thing is on your mind, a strong finish.
Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Tillman. 1:46 left in the third quarter. To the inside. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Here's Shireman, drives to the hoop, looking to win the run, and he lays it up and in. Cater's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Krejci. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. The baseline J. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
They set the pick. Kennard for three. Boston pulls it in. Here's Queta. Soft touch off the glass. Queta's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Okongwu, a screen on Pritchard. 4 seconds left. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 7 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, he knows it's a team effort. It's about finding the best shot, not just his shot.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Trey, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
No good on the three. The Celtics shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Boucher with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And Tatum, here we go. And finished off by Tatum.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Nifty move. It's blocked. Outside, Brown. Over Rizichet. Brown can't hit. The Hawks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. That's 10 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Young against Brown. Outside Young. Fires from deep. And the Hawks with another three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Simons. And Porzingis with the block. White against Young. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, the ball handling of Tatum. It's what separates him from other star wings.
Porzingis with a screen on White. Young from long range. No good that time. Good work defensively by White. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Young. And the basket by Brown. The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Johnson a screen on White. Young against White. Left side Young. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on White. Inside. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, in a great win for the Hawks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Trae Young.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you. No debate there. He got hammered.
Team first.
That free throw no good.
Derek White taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
White against Young. Pass to Porzingis. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Brown can't hit. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. So it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One